Sin Original Red Barrio Style. Sin desde Caracas, Venezuela para el mundo. Barrio Style, tell them again.
Venezuelas ambassadør Aura de Ortiz ankommer til Christiania.
Gracias por la invitación. Gracias por la invitación.
Hun skal mødes med fristadens miljøeksperter for at udveksle erfaringer på miljøområdet. Allan Børneeng, mangeårig christianiter med stor erfaring inden for genbrug, biovandteknologi og økobyggeri, byder velkommen.
What is the station, the territorial station of Christiania?
Well, we are a community and we are part of the city, so we have like that's why we have our own post office here, because we don't have signs on the houses. We don't have numbers. We don't have street signs. So when you cannot for the ordinary postman, he will not come here because he will never find my place, because my place is you have to know where I live to go there. You cannot just look on a map or anything, because the community is like that's why we have our own post
like
office.
A small village.
Yeah.
Very small village.
¿Dónde queda? Qué bueno. Todo el mundo sabe que ahí tiene que. Everybody know that is pick up the.
Yeah, everybody pick up their mail there.
Like here.
Yeah, yeah. So nobody get it brought out to the house. So.
It's a part of the privacy. Es parte de la privacidad del ciudadano. Privacy.
Part of the citizen privacy, right? Also to have your own private.
Yes, but yeah, mainly it's
for the security, for the privacy.
No, it's because we started to be an occupied area, because we stole this from military. They were sleeping, you know. Yeah, they were sleeping, you know, and we took it, you know, and then we because now we just all the houses, they have names instead. So when this is, we call this lobbybygningen, and this is so we know when what we talk about, and people also get surnames. So when for instance, where I live in Allan Children's Meadow, because I live in the Children's Meadow. I share.
Allan, we are going to your Children's Meadow.
Yeah.
Because Louise told me
la pradera de Alan.
No
es el número que pasa, sino que la gente sabe para dónde vas, para la pradera de Alan. ¿Por qué? Porque es por donde vive Alan. O vamos al jardín de Josephine. No es que vas literalmente al jardín de Josephine,
sino que es de la familia Josephine. Quizás la que ocupó, ¿no?
Exactamente.
Qué bonito. Eso da un sentimiento de propiedad, de...
Of belonging, right?
Yes.
Belonging.
Ajá.
Yeah.
Sentimiento de propiedad, y al tener un sentimiento de propiedad, uno tiene el sentimiento de cuidar, de desarrollar.
That's why you have that feeling of wanting to develop, of taking care of where you're living, right?
Exactly, that's what it's all about.
Ese es de pertenencia, ese es el sentido.
And another thing is really important is to create work. Like here we have working shop. This is here they have like they cut wood. And I go there and work every day. So I work with 10 people there, and it's like so in Christiania we create a lot of jobs, and also we take people from Copenhagen and they come here to work. So
ellos crean trabajo dentro de Christiania para los cristianitos, pero además gente de Copenhague también la traen a trabajar para acá. Alan está trabajando ahorita allá arriba.
Yeah. So it's both people from the community, but it's also people from outside who come and work here.
Entonces gente de la comunidad, pero gente de afuera también que viene.
Que les dan trabajo,
sí,
o sea,
ellos están generando trabajo.
Están generando fuerzas de trabajo.
Yeah.
No solamente ellos se benefician, o sea, los comunos de Christiania, sino que también ayudan afuera.
Yeah, and the thing is that when we work here, it's like it's always there's not like an ordinary structure with a boss and then employees. Here it's like a flat structure. We have a meeting and we are discussing things, and then we are dividing responsibility to everyone.
El trabajo no es la normal como una pirámide que hay un jefe y hay unos empleados, sino es
todo el mundo es igual.
Todos iguales se reúnen y toman la decisión en consenso.
So even maybe I'm taking a lot of responsibility, but it doesn't make me a boss,
que
and it doesn't give me better salary.
Ni mejor salario tampoco.
No, even though I take a lot of responsibility, it's just I give same payment like the man who's going and cleaning the streets or whatever.
Qué bonito, porque hay una verdadera igualdad, ¿no?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's what it's all about. Let's go in here.
Ambassadøren bliver sat ind i, hvordan Christianias genbrugsstation og affaldssortering fungerer. Genbrugsstationen er bygget af 100% genbrugsmaterialer og har grønne tage bevokset med sukkulentplanter. De isolerer taget og bidrager til en CO2-begrænsende effekt. Ambassadøren fortæller om bylandsbrugsprojekter i Venezuelas byer.
Esto, hijo, fue lo que nosotros no pudimos observar como turistas cuando vinimos por primera vez, ¿no? Porque no tuvimos la posibilidad de estar en un grupo turista que nos enseñara estas bondades de Christiania, ¿no?
The first time that she came with her son, she was not able to see all of these things because they just came as tourists to see. So now it's a good opportunity to see everything what Christiania is about.
This is the recycling station. This is where people can come, and there's like 24 different fractions of collecting your garbage here. And it's and it is not from the kitchen. It's what's left over from it's like work, firewood, and it's like soil. It's like plastic. It's like metal, things like this. Yeah, and also dangerous chemicals and things like this. And we made it 16 years ago. And we made it in cooperation with the city, Copenhagen City Council. Yeah. So we have like we develop our own system, and they agree that we can have our own system, and we work together. So we pay. Now we just sign a contract with the city council. It took us like 3.5 years to make a contract, and so in the end it was like very complicated. But in the end we ended up where we started. So we got the contract we wanted, and it's like we want to take care of everything which is happening in our community, and also to control this place. And this is why this is special compared to other recycle stations, because here you are allowed to take things away. When you go to an ordinary recycling station, you can only deliver. You cannot take things. You cannot see good stuff.
Es diferente a los otros sitios de reciclaje. Tuvieron años negociando con la alcaldía, 3 años, para tener un contrato donde les permitiera no solamente poder reciclar, sino que además la gente, si necesita algo, puede venir a buscarlo y usarlo del centro de reciclaje. Normalmente los centros de reciclaje te permite que tú dejes las cosas, pero no que retires algo.
Exacto.
Por ejemplo, yo diga, ay, mira, ya hay una puerta, la necesito. No. Entonces llegaron a un acuerdo por fin con la alcaldía, firmaron el contrato en donde aquí entonces le permiten hacer un retiro de algo si necesitan, ¿ves? Que normalmente solamente puedes dejar, pero no puedes sacar.
Cualquier persona de la comunidad de Christiania.
But they can also from outside. They also come from outside.
De afuera.
Yeah, they are welcome. We say that you can use this. This is why Christiania is like an open community. Said, come in and use the place.
Lo que necesite.
Yes.
Lo que necesiten.
But we pay for them.
Pero claro, ellos pagan, ¿no? Por
That's the thing. That's a little bit odd, but we pay for the
Claro, es un servicio, porque es un servicio.
Because it's a service, right?
Yeah, we service the people in Copenhagen as well.
Que ellos también hacen servicio a la gente en Copenhagen.
Claro.
And then it's all the station here is made by recycled material.
Y toda esta estación fue hecho con material de reciclaje.
And also you can see that you have the roof there. It's like with the plants. And this is special.
Wow.
This is special.
Green.
This is special mountain plants.
Especial, la especial.
Yes, succulent sedum. I don't know the word.
And the beer don't eat. The
Yeah,
plants.
well, they find ants inside.
It's a part of the family.
Yeah,
Ah.
no problem.
Live together.
Yeah. But this is very good for because it gives a better. It's insulate. It protects the roof underneath.
Posiblemente
La planta.
están como tiene aislante y
Protege del-
al techo
de-
y a la estructura.
Yeah, and also because when you take nature away, you put it on top of the roof again, and then you recreate because it gives life for the birds and for the insects, and also make it better environment.
Sí.
So we actually do a lot of this roof now.
Sí.
Hacen mucha de este tipo de
yeah.
techos.
Wow, qué
But it
bello.
takes like 15 years to make it grow because these plants we just go and we find and we put them like there and but you can buy
No
of
son
course.
todos tipos de plantas, son esas plantas que son de montaña, porque si no, me imagino se filtraría.
Claro, sí.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Very
it's
good.
nice. Yeah.
The President Chavez inviting Venezuela in the other building in Caracas, principal, ¿cómo se llama eso?
Organoponics.
The organoponic plant.
Yeah.
And the crear animales, gallinas,
Yeah.
como
His proposal
como
was that,
vertical.
yeah, the same thing, but if in your building, like
Yeah.
in Caracas, because it's a city in the buildings, to create the organoponics, or maybe to create also to have live chickens, you know, on stocks thing in the buildings, right?
Yeah.
In a structure that is small, maybe, but you can.
Él vio la oportunidad de utilizar, como ustedes, él vio la oportunidad de utilizar los techos y de los edificios y de las casas para desarrollar agricultura y cría de animales, pero de aves.
No. So he saw that opportunity, you know, that on the roof you can cultivate vegetables, you know, through the organoponics and also for chickens, you know, and hens and things like that, to take advantage of all the spaces.
Sobre todo en las
But this
capitales.
is important.
Especially the capital, yeah.
Yeah, it's important in the cities because I mean, actually you see that the environment, especially in Denmark, the environment in the countryside is like a green desert because there's no space for animal when you go to countryside because big fields, monoculture. When you go to the city, you will find much more animals. You also see when we go further out, you will see birds that when you normally, if you go to the countryside, they will be scared. But here you can go very close because in city, the animal is like they're calm with people because they are not being hunted. It's very very special. But of course we have to make more environment in the cities.
Pero que hay que
Sí,
hacer en esta
sí.
ciudad más así, más ambiente como es.
Sí.
Christiania is making several green roofs all around in the village.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we have one of our, because even though it's garbage, we also have art here. So it's not only about the practical things. This is one of an old man who's he's cutting stones. So he made it so.
La piedra.
Yeah. So it's not only about working, but it's also about a little bit art sometimes, you know. So it's
For me, it's not garbage. For me,
this is made for this place.
Yeah.
I ordered, you know, we saved a lot of money when we do it, and then we have like money to buy this.
Okay.
And I told him, you make special sculpture for this place because we need.
Perfecta. Pagaron por ella.
Pagaron para que él hiciera esa escultura.
So people
But
also
that's a
have something
Christiania
beautiful.
artist who made it, right?
Yes,
Es
exactly.
un artista cristiano quien lo hizo, claro, le pagan.
Yeah.
Todo el mundo gana dinero, claro. Por su trabajo,
Yeah,
all the people win the money for the war.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We need art too.
And all the people is similar.
Yeah.
Well,
they-
no,
No?
we are not similar. We are very different. Like we are like
really?
700 chiefs.
Somos 700 cabezas.
Bueno,
700 chifes, como decir, el jefe de la tribu, ¿no?
700 F.
700 caciques. Chifes caciques, somos 700 caciques.
You can see also
Wow.
that's the same roof up there.
Miren, vas ahora
So,
a ver,
but it's not so old. It's only 3 years old. This one.
Tiene 3 años.
Tres.
esa.
Ah,
Yeah. And here in this is our machine station, which they take care of the garbage. we have like when we can go later on, we'll see that we have many different fractions when people are collecting, sorting out their garbage. And these guys who's working in there, they can take care of all this. So they taking care of all our machinery, hydraulics and things like this.
Ah, estos son los maquinistas que arreglan todas las máquinas, pero tiene que ver también con la recolección de basura, ¿no? Y con la...
Allan fremviser stolt maskinstationens soltag. En intelligent form for solenergi. Soltaget har nu fungeret i 1 år og viser gode resultater. Det vil tjene sig ind på 8 år.
Okay.
Pero and also the roof is it's a solar roof. It's very special because
solar.
It's a German thing, and this roof is very different than other solar systems because the solar system is the roof. So when if we go inside, you can see the sunlight is coming through, and it's insulated. So we should just go in and have a look.
Mira, Miguel Ángel, los techos, paneles.
Ambassadøren er begejstret og fortæller om Venezuelas politik på teknologioverførselsområdet. Det vigtige er at blive uafhængig af kapitalistiske investorers jerngreb, siger hun og fortsætter. Med Chavez' bolivarianske revolution er de latinamerikanske lande blevet som en stor familie. Alle hjælper hinanden, og de fattige står ikke alene.
So, but this is how it is, you know. Yeah. So because when all other solar system, you always put outside the roof, and then you make holes in the roof, and then you put solar system on top of this, and it's not very. I mean, I'm a practical man. And you don't make holes in your roof.
Que no necesitas hacer, porque otros sistemas de paneles solares tienen que hacer huecos en el techo para poner el panel solar como tal, pero este no es, todo el techo es un panel solar. O sea, no hay que hacer huecos.
¿Son partes o es todo un...?
Son partes, pero sin tener que poner huecos, que dice el que tradicionalmente se pone como que...
Para girarlo.
Un hueco para girarlo.
Siempre está...
Yeah, and this we also made a new roof on the other side, but because of the sun angle. But this system, it will pay for the whole maintenance of the roof in 8 years.
En 8 años este sistema pagará
So
por el mantenimiento del techo como tal, o sea,
lo pagará la inversión.
Exacto, mismo se paga, ¿no?
It is supposed to be the only solar roof in Denmark. Isn't that
no, it's the only system which is like this.
Like this.
Like this because it's a very small company in Germany, and we went to a mass where we looked at these things and we said, these guys, they know what to do. They are the bright ones. And we said, we want to work with you because you are clever, you guys. So we said,
this is right.
Y esta pequeña compañía le transmitió a ustedes el conocimiento de cómo hacerlo. O sea, no les vende capitalistamente hablando el producto, sino que le enseña cómo fabricarlo.
Do they share with you the knowledge of how to do this, or do they sell you this like any capitalist system would do? They just sell you and you bought it as a product, or do they? Yeah,
the know-how.
But give you the know-how.
Yeah, but it's very simple. It's a monocrystalline cell. I don't know that word in English.
But do they sell that to you, the know-how, or do they share with you that, or you have
no,
to
we buy the pieces from them, but
ellos compraron el sistema, los paneles de ellos.
Because they produce them in a factory.
Porque ellos los producen en una fábrica, ¿no? Los paneles.
Yeah. And but the thing is that they say that you can have somebody to come and help to do the system or to do the construction, so you can learn how to do. So if you want to make another one, you can do it yourself.
Se lo enseñaron.
So in this way,
para enseñarlo.
So in this way they share.
Que es lo importante, ¿no? El know-how. El traslado de conocimiento para...
Yeah.
Exactly. Así, a diferencia de empresas capitalistas que no revelan cómo hacer las cosas para poder tener siempre la ganancia, ¿no?
So you got it, right? It's different than from a capitalist company that will not tell you how to do it, but they will you know, have you enslaved, you know,
yes,
you
exactly.
to come back and, you know, use them again for them to, you know, put it up for you again.
Yes,
But
the product itself is special, and you have to because it's a special glass. They glue it together, and it's breaking. They have company. You have to have factory, you know. So this is
because here is difficult now.
Yeah.
But you buy the materials, the special material.
Yes, exactly.
Y vino eso y ahora saben cómo hacerlo.
Saben, sí, pero todavía ellos compran el material a aquella empresa porque aquí todavía no lo pueden construir, pero está bien, saben cómo hacerlo.
Sí.
Es la política de Venezuela también, de cortar con la dependencia con los países industrializados y nosotros poder obtener el conocimiento para emprender y fabricar lo que necesita Venezuela, sin dependencia con otros países.
Venezuela is trying to cut off that dependency that we have on other industrialized countries of the know-how, but to the contrary, you know, through the cooperation to get to know how to be done and for us to make it ourselves, right?
Exactly, yeah.
After we get the knowledge of it, right?
Sure.
She says that it's very similar of what we're doing in Venezuela, what you're doing
Yeah,
here
yeah.
in Christiania.
I'm sure.
Es la forma de salir del subdesarrollo.
So it's a way of coming out of, you know, underdeveloping.
Y no depender de ningún otro factor fuera de Venezuela, aunque consideramos América Latina y el Caribe como una gran familia, como un gran país, que eso es lo que se está tratando de desarrollar, como colocar a América Latina como un gran poder económico, ¿no? En América Latina, bueno, capaz de ser autosustentable, no competitivo, pero sí independiente.
Basically, is to, you know, to be independent of that dependency that we used to have on these industrialized nations, and to be more independent and more cohesive with the Latin American countries as a group, right? As a group, in order for Latin America to be inserted as a whole group, independent of you know, of the industrialized developed world, right?
Yes, exactly.
So be como un bloque, ¿verdad? Ser un bloque. Latin America be like an economic block, right? Like a powerful economic.
Sobre eso está trabajando tú.
A block for sustainable development.
Un bloque para desarrollo
sustentable.
Yes, of course, yeah, same.
Lo mismo ellos.
Es difícil porque eventualmente estamos tocando intereses, ¿no?, de empresas o de países que no quisieran que nos independizáramos en ese sentido, porque dejarían de tener ganancias de nuestros países.
It is difficult because, you know, by doing this, by becoming independent, you know, from the industrialized corporations or countries, right? We're becoming independent, and they don't like that because they want us to keep dependent on them, right? Sure. They don't like that, so sometimes we face problems because of that, right? Because they don't want us to be independent.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's the way it is.
It's too difficult. It's too difficult. For this reason, Venezuela is attack constantly.
One step at a time.
Because but Venezuela have the flag in Latin America, the flag of total independence, no? And for this reason, all the in communication enterprise is attacked to Venezuela, because Venezuela was who put the idea through the President Hugo Chavez in the Latin American desk, no?
Yes, sure.
But we need to a strong but support
and independent.
Yes. And don't lose the independence. Never.
And learning from each other, like Christiania in Venezuela, they can, you know, they get inspiration, you know.
Claro. Por eso, I think that it's important that eventually the group, the Venezuelan group, coming to Christiania, but they know the system, because we in Venezuela need the good system like this.
Yes, but it's how can I say? Yes, this is but But the thing is that it's become, when we share like this, everybody's getting an easier life. So that's.
Cuando comparten, la gente tiene una vida más fácil.
So that's what we try to do, is that we make a strong community so that they can take care of all these basic things. So people still have possibility to create their own life and their own ideas and whatever they want, you know.
Ese es el secreto.
That's the secret.
Ese es el secreto. In our embassy, all days, we eat together.
Oh yeah.
And maybe me know, but she made the cook something, the other functionary, the other, and
but it's nice.
And this attitude, each day is se convierte en un grupo fuerte.
Because that attitude of sharing, you know, then we become a strong group, a cohesive group,
Yes, exactly.
un grupo cohesivo,
Coherente, homogéneo.
an homogeneous group, right? By sharing our food.
Yes, but we know the same thing.
Y eso nos ayuda a luchar.
And that helps
here.
us to keep going, right?
Yeah,
To keep giving the fight.
Yes, exactly. You have to.
Allan fortæller om fristadens 44-årige revolution og kamp for uafhængighed inden for det danske samfund. Han fortæller også om kulturens vigtige rolle for sammenhængskraften på Christiania.
It's the great speciality community here.
Yeah, but we have many years to develop.
¿Cuántos años tiene la China para hacer todo esto, la China? O sea, todo cuesta, todo cuesta. 60 años.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, sure.
Nosotros estamos en revolución desde hace 15 años.
Yeah.
Queremos ver rápido como adelantos como los que tiene Christiania, ¿no? En nuestras comunidades. Pero necesitamos ser pacientes porque esto es tiempo, esto necesita tiempo. Ajá.
Well, we have had a revolution here for 44 years. In Danish society.
I know. Por esa razón lo entendemos tanto.
Ja. Vi kan også bare gå udenom. Skal vi gøre det?
Because of that reason, Alan, she says that's why we understand you completely, right?
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And another thing is that in Christiania, we have a lot of culture. We like to make parties. Because
Ay, qué bueno, alegre, happy
we
people.
Work, but we also good to make parties to each other, to bring kids and the old and the young ones, and have a good time. It's very important.
Calidad de vida.
Quality of life.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Todos los adelantos en materia ambiental que ha desarrollado esta gran comunidad, ¿no?
Yeah, actually, in 2007 we had the climate conference here in Copenhagen.
Yes.
And in Christiania we had
2010. 2010.
Yeah, 2009.
2010.
Yeah, and we had a fantastic
participation or manifestation of the people.
A meeting, you know, desde las bases from
sí.
Yeah. And later I will show you a book from that event.
Sí.
Christiania has been very active, you know, with you know, climate question, and they are you know, they are having you know, sustainable development. And they also have their own Agenda 21.
Que ellos también tienen su Agenda 21, Christiania.
It means that Christiania is bound to make sustainable development.
Que